Hi, my name is Matt Fierro, and I'm your executive producer for the Colorado Stars broadcasting team. We're busy getting ready for today's stream and wanted to thank you for joining us. It's truly an honor and a privilege to be able to bring you these games virtually. We work hard to be the best broadcasting team around and appreciate all of your support. So sit back, hang out with us as we get ready to play some ball. Go Stars!
Iron Sports Productions welcomes you to the following presentation. Other than sharing the link, any reproduction or other use of the video, pictures, and accounts of this game without express written consent from Iron Sports Productions is strictly prohibited. Enjoy the game.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Fierro in the broadcast booth with you today. Broadcast booth is not covered, so head will be on a swivel. We're here at the Schaefer Athletic Complex in Denver, Colorado. We're on field number 1. And we're getting ready for a triple header as pool play starts today. First up will be the Batbusters, followed by the New Mexico Suncats at 9:45. And finally, to finish out their day, Ruthless at 11:30. Stars will be home team today in this first game. Dylan Collins in the center circle for your Stars. Kind of a cloudy day to start us off. Weather is expected to hold out, I believe, until the afternoon when we can expect some rain. With that, we'll go ahead and get started here in the top of the first inning. Broadcast booth still getting set up. Appreciate your patience. Matt Fierro running solo today. Strike 1-1 to player 10. There's a strike. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Infield for your Stars, Delaney Granger hanging at first, Sidney Fordham at second, Gab Grishis at short, followed by Addie Osborne over at third. Ball on the inside. Your outfielders, let's see, looks like Troff Grubin in right, Brianna Blair in center, and Izzy Fierro in left. Foul back at the screen. Foul back there.
Makes it easy for you today.
Yeah, I was kind of watching over there.
Is there? Oh, yeah? Okay.
Number 2 lifts that into center field, and Sydney Fordham makes the play. I don't know if there's any confusion on that, but nonetheless, it's out number 2. I'll bring up player 19. I'll try to get the lineups here. Had a few issues going on in the broadcast booth. The foul back. But it looks like our feed's up anyhow, so that's good and important. It's a ball high. Coach Denny hanging out in the dugout, talking to Collins there. And that's lifted over into right field. Playable by Troff Grubin. Makes the play, and that'll be 3 down.
Thank you.
So 3 up, 3 down for the Batbusters. 0-0 after a half inning of play. You're watching Colorado Stars softball. We're live on YouTube and Facebook today. I'm Matt Fierro, your broadcaster, hanging out solo in the uncovered broadcast booth today. Still getting the broadcast booth set up, so I'm going to step aside. I'll be right back. All right, getting ready to start the bottom of the first inning. Izzy Martinez will get us started off, followed by Gabby Grishis, Delaney Granger, Addie Osborne, Olivia Trombley, Nevada Smith, Brianna Blair, Sydney Fordham, Izzy Fierro and Lindsay Tropkoven. Martinez takes the strike looking. Count will be 0-1. And that's put into center field for a single. So leadoff batter aboard for the Stars with Martinez on first. Next up, number 26, that's Gabby Grishas. Fastball will move Martinez over to second. Grishas was smart to step out of the way on that one. It was aiming for her ankles. Dead ball. 1-1. Nice changeup by number 12, the pitcher for the Batbusters. Let's see if I can get a roster for you guys. Grishas hits that all the way center field, going back to the fence. Makes the play. Martinez will tag up. She's got some wheels. She's going to go down and makes it home safely. Bat's kind of laying in the middle of the line there. Nobody picked it up, but it looks like she's okay. And Stars will be on the board, 1-0. Next up, number 17, that's Delaney Granger. Grishas with a sack RBI. And Granger hits the same spot. Center fielder back makes the play at the fence, and that'll be 2 down. Stars coming out hitting today. Let's see how that goes. Next up, number 3, batting fourth, Addie Osborne, your third baseman. Addie guns that back to the pitcher. Looks like she's okay. And she tosses that over to first in time for out number 3. So after inning of play, Stars lead 1-0. You're watching Colorado Stars softball live on YouTube and Facebook. Matt Fierro here with you today. We're hanging out. This is the first game of a triple header for the Stars in pool play as we start the Stampede tournament here in Denver, Colorado. Hanging at Schaefer Athletic Sports Complex. We're on field number 1, and we'll be hanging here all day.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yes, please. Thank you.
And I'll be right back with you.
You're right. Especially as
All right. Starting the top of the second, we already have a fly out over to Gabby. That'll be one down. Still looking for the roster on the Batbusters, but we'll work through it. Swing and a miss for 44 on the first pitch. That'll be 0-1. Ball high. So ball 4 for number 44. Put a runner on. Sidney tries to get that one. Play goes over to third. Andy guns it back over to second, and everybody is safe. So an infield single turns into runners at second and third for Batbusters threatening. And we have one down. That's lifted. First base out. Runner moves to third. Safe. 2 down. Top is 2. Number 18 takes a strike. Looking. And that's hit back over to Fordham. Fordham throws it to first in time. That'll be out number 3. Batbusters do manufacture a run. We're all tied up 1-1 after an inning and a half of play. You're watching Colorado Stars Softball. Matt Fiero in with you. I want to step aside and see if I can get a roster. Thanks. All right, starting us off here in the bottom of the second inning. That's going to be number 42, Olivia Trombley. Followed by Nevada Smith and Brianna Blair. And Trombley hits that over to second. Second throws it over to first. In time, out number 1. 1 up, 1 down. Next up, number 21. That's Nevada Smith. Smith gets hit by a pitch. From my understanding, that's not uncommon for Nevada. So base on balls for Smith, puts her over at first, and we'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher. And that looks to be number
Courtesy runner 25 for the catcher.
25. That's Jackie Walsh. Brianna Blair, number 18, steps in to the box. So we got Walsh on first, 1 down. Bree Blair up to the plate. Ball high. Okay, right back to the pitcher. Pitcher goes second, over to first in time. That's a double play. Heads up play by the pitcher of the Batbusters to throw it to second to get the lead runner. Then the arm strength of, I think that was short, over to first to get the double play. Brianna Blair at first. So that'll do it for the second inning. The score still tied 1-1. And I'm going to step aside and I'll be back. Thanks. All right, we'll get ready to start the top of the third inning. That's number 11, Addison Carey. This is a 14U Batbusters team playing the Stars. Dylan Collins remains in the center circle for the Stars. There's a strike. And Addison pops that out of play, but Izzy Fierro with the wheels makes the catch, and that'll be one down. That'll bring up number 9. That's Brooklyn. Fouled out. 0-2. Strike 3 looking for Brooklyn. Number 9 goes down. That'll be 2 outs here in the top of the third. That'll bring up number 4 for the Batbusters. That's Ashlyn Burgess. Swing and a miss. One and one. One and two. Strike 3 looking. Great changeup pitch there for Dylan Collins. That'll be 3 down. So 3 up, 3 down for the Batbusters after 2.5 innings of play. Score still tied 1-1. You're watching Colorado Stars softball. I'm Matt Fierro in the uncovered broadcast booth with you today. Hanging out at Schaefer Athletic Sports Complex, field number 1 for the first of 3 set pool play games today. I'm going to try to fix this audio, so I'll be right back. Sorry, messing with the audio a little bit here. Hopefully everything is okay on that front. 1-2, 1-2. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started here in the bottom of the third inning, and that's number 1, Sydney Fordham, up to the plate. Fordham hits that down the line into the left field, and that'll be a single. That'll bring up number 77. That's broadcast booth favorite, Izzy Fierro. You gonna cover me if we get some foul balls our way? Or just the equipment, how's that? Yeah. Good eye for Izzy. Takes the ball high. Fouls that back. 1-1. Ball low. 2-1. Got Fordham on first. Nobody out. Kind of a dribbler back to the pitcher. Pitcher takes the lead runner, so Sydney will be out at second, and Izzy will be safe at first. That'll bring up number 37. That's Lindsay Trothgruben. Trothgruben lifts that. Almost caught by number 18. I believe that was the first baseman. Just couldn't make that play, so we'll do it again here. 0-1 to Trothgruben. Ball high. 1-1. One down. One on. Here in the bottom of the third. Trothgruben take a strike on that. 1-2. Tilt that over to third. Third throws to second, gets the leadoff runner. And we'll have two down. That'll bring us back to the top of the order with number 11, Izzy Martinez. Martinez will take the first pitch as a strike, looking. Ball low, 1-1. Martinez is 1 for 1 with the single. Shows bunt, lays it down nicely. She's got some wheels, and she shows them off there. Does her job, moves the player as well. So Stars will have 2 on with 2 out here in the bottom of the third, looking to get a 2-out rally going. Gabby Grishis, number 26, your shortstop, steps into the box. She's got a sac fly on the day. And she'll take strike one. Take another strike there. That's Carly Coolidge, number 12 in the center circle for the Batbusters. And that'll be strike 3, swinging for Grishis. That'll be the 3rd out. Stars will strand 2. Score still tied 1-1 after 3.5 innings of play. You're watching Colorado Stars softball live on YouTube and Facebook. Matt Fierro hanging out in the uncovered broadcast booth with you. I'm going to step aside and we'll be right back. All right, Matt Fierro back in the broadcast booth with you. We'll start the top of the 4th inning. Number 10 for the Batbusters up to the plate. Takes the ball low. I don't see number 10 on their roster, so I don't know who that is. In the event, we'll go ahead and continue on. There's another ball. So we'll be 2 balls, no strikes. And that is lifted down the line into right field. And Truff is trying to see who's in right field. I apologize. That doesn't look like Truff moving to me. Is that Martinez in right? Is that Martinez? Okay. That's actually Izzy Martinez in right. So stand-up double for number 10. And we'll start the top of the order for the Batbusters. Number 1, I don't see her on the roster, neither. Joe's bunt pops it up. Dylan over to first. Got her. Does her job. Moves the runner over to third base. That's number 10, I believe. And we'll have 1 down, 1 on. Number 2 for the Batbusters. That's Jacqueline Smith. Smith fouls that back. Smith take a strike looking. 0-2. Ball in the dirt. Good cover by Smith behind the plate. Runner stays at third. 1-2 to the Smith. And she'll strike out swinging. We'll have 2 down here in the top of the 4th. That'll bring up number 19 for the Batbusters. That's Isabel Irvin. Oh, 2 balls, no strikes on Irvin. make that 3-0. Irvin fouls that. Out of play. I believe the Stars, we've seen this team before. A couple tournaments ago, perhaps. There's a strike. Full count to Irvin. Payoff pitch from Collins. That's in play. That'll be a RBI single for Irvin as player 10 crosses the plate, and Batbusters go up 2-1. Aubrey Henshaw, number 16, steps up to the plate for the Batbusters. Two down. The runner's going to go not in time and moves over into scoring position. That's hit back towards Fordham. Fordham over to first and is called safe. So runners on the corners for the Batbusters as number 44, that's Alexis Craig, steps in. Craig takes a strike. Got the old switcheroo there on the steal to second. Not in time. Player on third base scores across the plate, and Batbusters go up 3-1. I mean, you got to know that defensive indifference is coming, and if you're going to throw it down, you got to make sure it's on time. In any event, the two-out rally continues for the Batbusters. Runner on second with Craig, number 44, up to the plate. It's a ball outside, and I think we're at 3 balls, no strikes. Fell back towards the camera. I'll have to fix that in between innings there. Full count to Craig. Payoff pitch. And she's walked. Shira Prayer, number 24, steps in for the Batbusters. 2 down, 2 on. And that's hit into left field. Izzy Fierro has it, gets it in, and that'll be an RBI single for Payer. Batbusters will go up 4-1 here in the top of the fourth with a 2-out rally going. Carly Coolidge, number 12, steps in for the Batbusters. The count will be 1-1 to Coolidge. Ball low. Two and one. 2 on. 2 down. Top of 4. Got jammed on the inside there. 2 and 2. Nice try on that pitch. Three and 2, payoff pitch, full count. Here we go. That's lifted over center field. Izzy Fierro's running back. She's got it, and not. It's dropped. It went all the way back to the fence, and that'll score another run. 1 run or 2 runs on that one? 1.
Swing hard, 18. Let's go. Next, nice. Yep, line up.
That'll score at least another run. Is that 2? Yep. 2 runs scored on that one. It was lifted into left field. It went all the way back towards the fence. Fierro just couldn't make the play on that one. And 2 runs will score. That'll be 5 in the inning. And Batbusters go up 6-1. The onslaught continues here in the top of the 4th. Runner on second, still 2 down. Number 18, Mackenzie Ferguson, fouls that out.
Through the middle. One strike on the cutter.
Ball high. So a couple costly errors for the Stars in this one. Looking to get out of it here. And that's ripped down first base line and out of play. 1 and 2, says Blue. Ferguson lifts that up. Addie Osborne is calling for it, makes the play in time for out number 3. Damage is done though. Batbusters score 5 in the inning and go up 6-1 on your Colorado Stars. You're watching Colorado Stars softball. We're live on YouTube and Facebook today. I'm Matt Fierro, hanging out with you for the first game of a triple header here at Schaefer's Athletic Sports Complex. We're on field number 1, where we'll be all day long. Uncovered broadcast booth. Cloudy with a chance of rain, I believe, as the morning goes on. We'll see how we do here. I'm going to go fix that camera. I'll be back. All right, we'll get ready to start the bottom of the 4th inning. Number 17, Delaney Granger, your first baseman, steps in. Here's you take a ball high. Appreciate everybody joining us today, wherever you might be. Ball low. 2-0. A little chilly out, 52 degrees. Another ball. The strike on the inside. 3-1. He fouls that off. Full count, 3-2. Foul that. Do it all over again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Payoff pitch coming. Inside. Caught looking for the 3rd strike. That'll be 1 down. Bring up number 3. Your 3rd baseman, Addie Osborne. And he thought about it, thought better of it. Now he's looking to get something going here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Stars trail by 5. And she'll take ball 2. Dead ball. 1-2. I'm sorry, 2-1. Might need to grab my coffee. Ball high, 3 balls, 1 strike on Osborne. 1 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. There you go, smacks it over to short. Short guns it over in time. Out number 2. That'll bring up number 42, Olivia Trombley. Trombley pops that back to the pitcher, makes the play. And it'll be 3 up, 3 down for your Stars. Still trail by 5. Batbusters lead 6-1. You're watching Colorado Stars softball live on YouTube and Facebook. Matt Fierro in the uncovered, somewhat chilly, overcast broadcast booth here in, I guess it's technically Denver, Colorado. Schaefer Athletic Sports Complex, field number 1. And I'll be right back with you. Starting us off here in the top of the 5th inning with the strike swinging, number 11 for the Batbusters, Addison Carey. Oh, and 2. Addison pops that up. Fordham and Granger talking to each other. In any event, Fordham makes the play for out number 1. Brooklyn, number 9 for the Batbusters, steps in. One down here in the top of the 5th. She got hit. Got hit in the elbow. She did have a guard on. Looks like she's okay in the events. They'll have a player on first. Number 4 is going to step in. That's Ashlyn Burgess. Burgess swings and misses. Strike 1. Strike on the inside. Players chucked down at first. Safe. Got to keep her honest down there. One and 2. Foul back. Swing and a miss for number 4. Strike 3. 2 down. I'm going to bring up number 10. I believe I don't see her on the roster. So player 10 steps in. She lifts that center field. Bree Bear going back to the fence. Makes the play in time for out number 3. Batbusters lead after 4.5 innings of play, 6-1 over your Stars. You're watching Colorado Stars softball live on YouTube and Facebook. Matt Fierro here with you today. Cloudy skies, kind of dark too here in Denver, Colorado. Hoping the rain stays away at least for the first 3 games. Never know, though. Always got to be prepared. Got a tent in the car, a couple umbrellas here. So there is rain in the forecast, too, so never know. All right, starting us off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. I believe that's Nevada Smith, number 21, followed by Bree Blair and Sydney Fordham. Vanna Smith, number 21, will start us off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Stars trail by 5. Looking to get something going here. Smith will take the first pitch strike. And she rips that into left field, all the way back off the fence. And she's going for 2. Slides in, overthrows to first, and she'll stay at second. And we have a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 5th to get things going. Jackie Walsh, number 25, will be a courtesy runner. I'll bring up number 18, that's Brianna Blair. Ball low. Ball low. 2 balls, no strikes on Blair. Runner on second in scoring position. No outs. Takes a hack at that one. Foul back. 2-1. And she went. Count will be tied up 2-2. Player will take a ball high and we'll have a full count. Payoff pitch. And that's smacked over towards second. Second scoops it up, throws it over to first in time. Walsh will move over to third, and we'll have one down. That'll bring up number 1, your second baseman, Sydney Fordham. Change up low. Ball 1. Blue calls that a strike, and we'll be 1-1. Walsh on third, 1 down. Fordham will take ball 2. Counts 2-1. Fordham lifts that over into left field. Shortstop makes the play in time. Out number 2. Walsh will stay on third, and I'll bring up broadcast booth favorite number 77. That's Izzy Fierro. Izzy thought about it, thought better of it, takes ball 1. Izzy's 0 for 1 today. Ball low. ball high. He'll take a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 down, 1 on here in the bottom of the 5th. As he lifts that out of play, count will be full, 3-2. Looks like a changeup, fouled off. We'll do it all over again. Ball low. That'll be ball 4. He'll trot down to first base. So runners on the corners for the Stars as number 37, Lindsey Trofgruben, steps in. Trofgruben lifts that into center, right center field. Center fielder makes the play at the fence for out number 3. Stars will strand 2. Steel trail by 5, Batbusters 6-1. You're watching Colorado Stars softball. Matt Fierro hanging out with you in the broadcast booth. And I'm going to step aside. I'll be right back. All right, top of the order for the Batbusters here in the top of the 6th inning. Stars looking for a quick 1-2-3. I believe the games are an hour and a half, maybe. Swing and a miss. Counts quickly 0-2. Ball low. Just misses. Ball 2. So counts tied up 2-2. Lifted. Granger makes the play over at first. The basket catch. That'll be 1 down. Next up, number 2 for the Batbusters. That's Jacqueline Smith. Ball high to Smith. There's a strike. Counts 1-1. Collins has 92 pitches in this game. Smith's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout on the day. Count will be tied up 2-2, 1 down. Nobody on here in the top of the 6th inning. Smith dribbles that back. Osborne has it, guns it over to first in time for the 6-3 play. Out number 2. Isabel Irvin, number 19, steps in the box for the Batbusters. Gonna strike on the inside. Irvin hits that back. Fordham diving, not in time, gets into the outfield. Blair snags that up. And that'll be a single. Aubrey Henshaw, number 16, steps in the box for the Batbusters. We got 2 down, 1 on. And that's hit over towards Grishas. Grishas guns it over to first. And is called safe at first. It was a very close play, though. I'll tell you that. Couldn't have been by much. Anyhow, 2 on. Another 2-out rally potential for Batbusters here. Number 44, Alexis Craig, steps in. Craig swings and misses on that. Strike 1. Swing and miss. Strike 2. Ball high. 2-2, says Blue. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for Craig. That'll do it. Batbusters do strand 2.
Hands have to be, she has to be step back with her hands on, separate or together now. Since her hands were already put together, she has to step back. Is that a new illegal pitch? No, that's an old.
And your Stars still trail by 5. Batbusters 6, Colorado Stars 1. You're watching Colorado Stars softball live on YouTube. Matt Fierro hanging out with you today for the first of a triple header, all on field number 1 here at Schaefer Sports Complex. So I'll be hanging out here all day. Appreciate you joining me wherever that might be. Could be do or die time for the Stars as we look to the bottom of the 6th inning. Not impossible. Down by 5, but they'll definitely need to get something going here. All right, starting us off here in the bottom of the 6th inning, the top of the order, number 11, Izzy Martinez, followed by Gabby Grishis and Delaney Granger. Martinez takes ball 1. Martinez hits the center. Batter of bull start. Bottom of the inning. That'll bring your shortstop. Nice sized crowd here at Schaefer Athletic Sports Complex for both teams. Grishis ropes that down into left field, all the way back to the fence. And that'll be a long single. Nice looking hit there for Grishis. And we'll have runners on first and second. Delaney Granger, number 17, stepping into the box for the Stars. Granger hits that the other way, down the line. It's fair. Goes into right field. And that'll move the runners over. And bases are loaded for the Stars. No outs. Addie Osborne, number 3, stepping in. Takes a ball on the outside. Shout out to the Osborne family. Looks like they're all in attendance today. Ball low on the inside. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Bases loaded for Osborne. Stars looking to seize the opportunity here. That is hit hard over into the outfield, center field, all the way back. That's going to score 2 runs on a two RBI double for Osborne. Two-run score on that. Stars still trail 3-6. Batbusters going to take some time there, talk it over. Looking to keep it going here. Number 42 steps in, Olivia Trombley. Runners on second and third. And she'll take a strike on the inside. Nobody out. Stars trail by 3. So tying run at bat. Check swing. 0-2. Ball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. 2 on. Thought about it. Thought better of it. Tack foul. 2-2. Ball high. Fastball. That'll bring in Granger. Stars go up. Another run. Still trail by 2, however. So Osborne on third. Trombley up to the plate. Full count. Payoff pitch. And that's ball 4. Runners on the corners for the Stars. Nevada Smith, number 21, stepping in. It looks like we will have a pitching change. So we'll step aside for the pitching change. You're watching Colorado Stars Softball live on YouTube and Facebook.
Iron Sports Productions welcomes you to the following presentation. Other than sharing the link, any reproduction or other use of the video, pictures, and accounts of this game without express written consent from Iron Sports Productions is strictly prohibited. Enjoy the game.
All right, with the pitching change completed for the Batbusters, 21 Nevada Smith is up to the plate. Kendall Mulvaney is on first there. And that's fouled down third base line. Fouled out. Nobody out. Runners on the corners for the Stars. We trail by 2. Batbusters 6, Stars 4. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Do or die time for the Stars. Looking for a couple more runs. Ball high. Mulvaney on first. Osborne on third. Smith up to the plate. Smith lifts that into center field. Center fielder's under it. And the runner will tag. And Osborne will cross the plate. So sac fly for Smith. Mulvaney will remain at first. That'll bring up number 18, Brianna Blair. Players 0 for 2 on the day as the count evens up 1-1. And she hits that right over to third base. Guns it over to first. Mulvaney back in time. That'll be 2 down. Sydney Fordham, number 1, steps to the box. We got 2 down. Coach wants to talk it over with their pitcher. And we have Fierro on deck. All right, Sydney Fordham up to the plate. She'll take strike 1 looking. Mulvaney still on first. Stars down by 1. Strike 2 looking. And she'll pop that into right field. Throw is on time. However, the third baseman dropped it. Mulvaney is safe. And that's a stand-up double for Fordham. Now to bring up broadcast booth favorite, number 77, Izzy Fierro. Two outs, 2 on. Time expired. And that's foul down third base line. 1-1. Got the flyover by something I can't see. It's too cloudy. And that's lifted into right center field. Is it playable? It is. The center fielder makes the play on a running catch, and that'll do it for the Stars with the third and final out. So Stars dropped the first game 6-5 against the Batbusters. We're going to reset and do it all over again. Next up at 9:45, so in about 20 minutes or so, we'll be playing the New Mexico Suncats. And the third and final game of the triple header is against Ruthless. It's Matt Fierro. Thanks for joining me. Hanging out this Saturday morning. Nothing like a Saturday morning triple header of softball. Get your weekend started off right. So I'll go ahead and reset the broadcast booth, and we'll be back with you in about 15 or 20 minutes or so. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.